Okay, what is up, guys? How are you doing? I wanna let me just test this real quick. So I'm here on Godbreakers. I just streamed this a little bit with viewers. Doing some co-op was pretty fun. I've also played this before and shown a video on the channel. This is the full version. Shout out to Thunderful Publishing and To the Sky developers for sending this over a bit early. Um, I have nothing unlocked. My progress didn't transfer over. There might have been a way to do that. I didn't really look too much into it. I just updated both things and saw that it didn't. So on the base character.
You need to cross the great psychotic plane. A bunch of sand that taught itself to think.
Yeah.
It's conductive, so mind your step.
Sand that taught itself to think, so.
Obstacle is the compiler, an old discarded skull of Ergos. Defeating that will make for a great trial run.
So I'm gonna just play a little bit and talk about what I'm doing. You have your light attacks and your, well, technically it's your primary and your secondary. So your primary attack, then your secondary attack. You have like charge secondary. You have combo attack. You have air secondary. You have your, this is my L2 special ability. And then that bar next to it, or that 84% that's like right beneath me, that's your God Break. That's your I forget what they call it. It's like light generation or something, source light. Once that hits 100%, you'll see enemy health bars. They're red. When I get them down to the point where they're green, if that's at 100%, I can absorb the enemy and steal one of their abilities, or like steal their ability. And every enemy, like all the enemies have different abilities that you could steal, and then you could use those abilities, and you also do damage as you hit that. Now, you also will pick up all these little essences as you play. So I picked up a Necrotic Wounds. Attacks have a 1% chance to apply Decay. You could pick up like multiple of these and get a bunch of stacks. Decay is just damage over time, deals damage every second. Then you have these. You have your like shoulders, chest, hands, crotch. I don't know what that is. And then your feet. You have power-ups that you can get. So here's one. Secondary attacks deal 25% more damage for each debuff on the target. So I already have a 1% chance to apply Decay. So secondary attacks, this attack, or this charge. I would think the combo, that second part would also count in that. So I'm going to be looking for status effects. See if I can apply multiple, get my secondary to do more damage. And I'm not fully committed to that as a build, but... So there you see, health is low. I can absorb him. Now I have his ability. So now I can chomp. Let's absorb this guy. Revenge, I don't know. Let's see. 4% chance to reflect. Return 50% of the damage taken back to the enemy and reduce the damage that you take by 50%. So I have a 4% chance to do that. This game also, yeah, it is a four-player co-op.
In the ancient past, the mineral body of the earth was raised up. Sand taught itself to think, and it went to war with the etheric living forces of the world. The machine, having previously only been able to shape physical matter, could now influence minds.
Okay, and this is something that I wasn't able to do in the demo, so let's see.
These mysteries will have to wait for another time.
Okay, so there's something else that I'll have to unlock to be able to get that. Honestly, if I look back here, nice. Performing a backstab has a 25% chance or 20% chance to apply a random debuff. Yo, backstab, attack enemies. Attack in the enemy's rear, not near, in their rear, right? And do more damage, and then I could apply a debuff. So I already have a synergy right here where backstab to apply debuff, and then debuffs do more damage on my secondary attack. Now, some characters will backstab a bit easier than others. Or like some of your archetypes will. Okay, I'm taking a little too much damage right now. Bro, I am missing these chances. Is that counting as a backstab?
That's one giant skull down.
I feel like I didn't
And one
get
to go.
any status effects on backstab there. Okay,
Psychotic waste. The dustbin of history. At its center is the inner archive. Break in there and slay to rip open a portal into the next sphere.
okay,
Then there are just a few more gods for you to break. You can do it.
okay. Falling below 35% max health will cause an explosion, fatal blast. Aim and then throw an orb that creates an explosion on impact. So if you're going an explosion damage build, increase poison and increase poison applied chance from toxic tendencies essence by 1% for each necrotic wounds and heat dispersal essence. You can no longer apply burning or decay from essences. Okay, so basically that would just take your attacks have a blank chance to apply burn or decay. Just put all your chance into toxic tendencies. I don't want to not have decay or burn. I want to be able to apply decay and a burn. I'm thinking about taking this just orb of explosion or exploding orb, but I think this is 80. I forget what they're called. I'm gonna recycle this, turn into 80, whatever that currency is. Just because I don't really want something in my build that's actively going to be going against my build. I'll also absorb the boss. Create a shell around you and your allies that absorbs all incoming damage for 5 seconds. Okay. Nice. So I already have something in my common or my feat slot. Let's compare. Increase max stamina. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. Let's recycle that.
These mysteries will have to wait for another time.
Nothing up here. Didn't look like anything was up there either. Okay, sometimes you get a choice. Increase crit damage by 8%, increase movement speed, increase all healing. Let's go movement speed. I also picked up increase all healing received. Increase source light generation by 1. Attacks have a 1% chance to apply vulnerable. No, I haven't been able to, but...
These are not available to you just yet.
Okay, looks like we're at boss.
I am Ergos, a reflection without physicality. A body without organs.
Okay, temporal blast. Your explosion damage now applies slow. For legs. Increase reflect damage and reduce reduction with additional 15%.
Of this world, hiding in the shadows.
I could do
Fearing
that.
the sun that will one day burn me away. But who, I wonder, are you?
So I could do that and then buy this reflect. And I'd have a 20% chance to reflect with the current reflect that I have. Which is interesting. But let me see what the upgrades are to these. Secondary attacks deal 50% more damage for each debuff. Performing a backstab has a 30% chance. Backstab damage is increased by 2% per stack of exposed vulnerability essence. Which is that. Okay. I'm thinking of upgrading maybe this to apply more debuffs and then purchase the poison and have a 4% chance to apply poison because that's just going to help me apply debuffs. So let's buy that. And then let's upgrade. Let's upgrade this just to try to apply more backstabs. Or apply more debuffs. And then I can upgrade the other one later up to 50% with my secondary attack.
In the end, all your great works were nothing but dust. From that dust, I was born.
I'm gonna have to get around to the other side of this dude's head, aren't I? The backstab? That might be the unfortunate thing about backstab. Because against this boss, he's looking at me, so do I need to run to the opposite side of him? I don't think that was poison from the backstab. I think that was the natural 4% chance. Okay, I got one status effect. Yeah, that was decent damage. Those guys are really good. The guy I just killed for boss damage. Nice. Okay.
Sure know how to crack some heads. Now we have enough energy to rip into the next sphere.
So I got
Did that old crow
meta progression
dome
as
contain
well.
An arc pattern? Stay away from it, lest you come under its influence.
Activate to drop a trap that will release decay in a 5-meter radius when enemies walk over it. Trap lasts for 5 seconds. Primary attack also has 10% chance to leech. Restore 1% max health for 2 seconds. Wait, for 2 seconds? Like over 2 seconds you restore 1%? Or, oh, cooldown. Hitting an enemy with a combo attack finisher will consume a random dot and deal 100% extra damage. I don't want to do that when my other thing is about having dots on the enemy, but I do like the idea of that. I think I'm going to put this trap. So I can put that up. Okay. New quest.
You have made it to the terminal of the greatest library
This is new to
ever
me.
created. Yet you don't strike me as the bookish type. My quest for knowledge also led me to this place, but I can go no further. The monad, you see, has separated my head from my body of knowledge. It trapped me in this empty skull, no longer able to read or write. If you are ever to defeat the monad, you must first unlock the secrets of this archive. We must learn to read Logos once more, the only language shared by machines and humans.
Okay, I don't know if those are in the next zone. I'm pretty sure I got a quest that probably just goes over runs, but I think it would be for that zone. So these are both new. The Dredger or the Gardener. Yard work or pinpricks? Let's go Sabboath. Sabboth? It's probably going to tell me. Someone's probably going to say it. But this is a new area to me. I've only done the first two.
What the weft is going on here? This place is a new low bar.
On the other world, these false gods are at least trying to achieve something. Here, it feels like somebody just gave up.
Let's just find something big and imposing to kill so we can get out of here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they leaving a poison zone on the... Are they leaving poison on the ground? Cleanse. Oh, okay, okay. Yo, this is all new to me. Okay, okay. Chill, 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 chill. Can I step in this or not? I think I should figure that out right now. Primary attacks have a 10% chance to leech. Okay, I have nothing there. Let's just equip that. Can I step in this? Oh, okay. I thought I was going to start, like, racking up poison from standing in that. I guess not. I was so worried about this the entire time. I'm like, I can't walk in this. You're completely fine to walk in this. Okay. Teleport to what? Wait, what? Test of sentience. Reach the end before the time runs out. Gold, health, essence, fragment. 43 seconds. 43 seconds, eh? Oh, start job. Oh, it restarts me! Fuck! I would have never gone. I would have never been greedy had I known. Not my gold, man. Not my gold. Ooh!
Well done, monkey. You are shrewder than you look. Here, have a few more morsels.
God, silver. I'm not happy, man. Gain 1 stack of armor each time a fully charged attack hits. Reduce damage taken by 4%. Max stacks 10. You have 40% damage reduction? Does it just last? Oh, duration 20 seconds. I don't think that's terrible, but I'm gonna recycle that. Okay. You. Right. Let me absorb that. I want to see what you do. Okay. Wait. There wasn't a secret. Okay. Buddy, can you hit the trap? Wait, is this the boss? Didn't they say the boss's name was the Dredger? Oh boy. Bro, he's like one shot, come on. Nice.
That thing was not even the gatekeeper. This means there's an even bigger slob of slime in there
Legs.
somewhere.
Common
Let's
legs,
push on.
not crotch. Gain 5% crit chance. Your crit will apply one random dot effect to
What
target.
is going on
Yo!
here? This is all by design. This world is built to invoke suffering. The creature at the end of this maze of thorns wants to be hurt. Let us appease the gods then.
The one thing I'll say with this game, and maybe maybe like meta progression upgrades fixes this a little bit. Your primary attacks have a 10% chance to trigger leech. Restore 1% max health. And I understand some games like really want to be, you don't really want to give a lot of healing. Like it's about not getting hit. But increases leech by 1% on an epic just sounds weird to me. It's like, oh, 1% gain. And again, I know like 10% chance to trigger 1% health. That's 2% health on a 10% chance. How many primary attacks can you put out? If you do raise this number, it probably does get really, really good. But this is just interesting. With stamina refills, you have a 15% chance to get speed. I'm going to go the crit chance, 5% crit chance, or crits apply one random dot effect to the target. That helps me not have to backstab them to apply it. And yeah, I think that'll just be nice. Like, I'm sure it was playtested, and 1% more leech was, like, a good spot for it, but the number 1 as a percent gain also just feels bad. I was trying to get out of the way of that. Walk into that. Spank. Oh, I actually wanted to steal your stuff. I'm kind of sad I demolished you. Bro, that looks like fruit by the foot. Let's go learn.
Humanity, assisted by the machine, scraped the world clean of all decay and disease, hoping this would return them to paradise.
Oh, he's giving me the suck. The liquor? Bro, I do not like being licked. I've never liked it. Stop it. Okay. If I see a liquor, that's priority target number 1. What a beam. What a beam. Don't lick me, man. Let's get more burn chance because I want many different dots. Because I do 25% chance or 25% more damage for each debuff. So more burn chance is better for me.
We are all shaped by the tools we train ourselves to use. What shape will that weapon of yours carve you into, I wonder?
30% chance to trigger leech. Now that's the type of number I want to see. Because if this went from like 10 to 11, you'd be like, okay. Your crit will apply 3 random dot effects to the target? Alright, I probably gotta upgrade that no matter what. I don't have any arms. Your damage is increased by 10% for each stamina unused. That's pretty good. Sentinel pulse rate and damage is increased by 20%. Sentinel pulse rate. What is Sentinel? A friendly support construct with a limited lifespan. That's for a different character. That's like a character-specific upgrade. Okay, so let's upgrade this. Now, 5% crit chance. The only thing that's utter ass is your crits apply 3 random dot effects. I have no crit chance essence. That 30% is also pretty nice. I know this as well. Let's do this right now. Make my secondary attack just hit a lot harder.
I stuffed myself into this place so I could have it affect me, change me into something else.
Big spank damage. Is there a cleanse? There's a cleanse. getting greedy with it. Okay, he's summoned the big boys. He's summoned the big boys. Stop that. Oh! He has a third jump. Let me... Nah, bruh. Okay. And... Big spank. What is this cesspool? Coward. Oh! Bro, you're literally one hit. Stop this.
Hit
There
the
we go.
portal, and let's hope some of this muck cleans off as you refract out of this dump. Another arc pattern? You should steer clear of this one in particular. It's highly contagious.
Yeah, so I don't want that still. I'd rather have my leash. Your leech, your crit applies vulnerable to targets. That's interesting. But I'd rather have the leech as well. Activate to gain 1 armor stack. Cooldown 30 seconds. Max stacks 10. So, I don't know about armor pendant. Activate to gain 1 armor stack. Its cooldown is 30 seconds. But the duration of armor is 20 seconds. So you activate... You have an ability that is literally just 4% damage reduction because you can't... How would you stack that up more times? Unless you can have that ability cooldown quicker. Activate to gain 1 armor stack. That's 4% damage reduction that falls off. And then you go 10 seconds without it. I don't think... If I'm missing something here, then I'm missing something. But this sounds like to me 4% damage reduction for 20 seconds. I don't think I'd ever take that. I think if it was like... With it falling off like that, I feel like it would need to be like 20% damage reduction to be even... to feel like it would be worth it. So I think all this is junk to me, but this one is the most, so let's recycle that.
You should have seen this place in its prime.
Using auto
It was
injectors.
splendid. I was meant to cure this world of suffering, you see. And I did. But in doing so, I traded one illness for another. By ridding the world of pain and suffering, the monad trapped us in a meaningless cycle of birth, death, and decay. To save life itself, you need to show the world how to suffer once more.
Alright. I think final zone? Unless there's like one more after this. Synthesis. Karaja. Wait. Karaja. Okay. Okay, Karaja. Karaja.
Machine seeking the pleasures found only in embodiment. It sees, hears, touches, and tastes itself in endless self-obsession.
Let's shut this party down by killing one of the bigger creatures.
I wanted to absorb this guy because he's new, but my stuff wasn't charged up. Bro, I was about to say, can I apply a status effect to this guy? Convert. I don't know. That guy got deleted. Okay, new enemy. Create an aura around yourself that makes enemies vulnerable. Don't hurt me. Empowered. Okay. Damn, they went in. Bro, that quickness on that guy. Chance to apply to K. I should probably do that, but I like the movement speed. I really like the movement speed. Ooh, wait, sacrifice 20% health. Why? Okay, if that was crit chance, it would have been worth it, but... Should I use a heal? Probably, right? Okay, this ability I have is great for boss damage, so I might try to keep it. No! Motherfucker, dude. me this guy. He didn't approach. Oh no. Alright, let's do it. I wanted to go with that one, but we'll do it. Let me get him. Nice.
Nice and quiet. But the biggest hedonist is still up ahead. Hurry up. It feels like this place is coming apart at the seams.
Now make way to the nexus of this mad carnival and destroy whatever miserable creature resides there. And be quick about it. This place is nauseating, even from up here.
Your God Break gives you 1 armor. Damage is increased by 5% per armor stack. Increased damage for every dust in your possession. Caps out at 100. Whoa. And 20% additional damage? It's pretty easy to have 100 of that. That's crazy. So just 20% additional damage. Attacks have a 5% chance to trigger Chain Lightning. If I was in the very beginning of a run, maybe, but not at the end when it's probably just bosses. That's just 20% more damage. Gladly. I remembered. That's a licker. I don't want to be licked, man. Don't lick me. Okay. Poisonous exploding chomper. I want to be licked! Come here. Dash attacks trigger Chain Lightning. Over what? No, my debuffs. No, you can get cycled. Who wants it? That guy? Oh my god. I cooked his ass. Kill an enemy with their own ability.
With the birth of the monad, nothing new could ever enter the world.
What seemed like an endless outpouring of content was just recycled scraps, drained of all.
The Hylarians are not your true enemy. Long ago, they were your companions, fellow travelers, on that great canvas of stars. Of course, they had other names then, and you looked towards them for guidance.
Dust and damage cap is removed, but you lose 5 shards when taking damage. Interesting. So I want to stay above 100 right now. Your damage is increased by 10% for each missing stamina. Crit damage, unfortunately, not crit chance. I don't need to upgrade that. I could give myself more leech. Let me just get more I just want to stay above 100. Let's go more vulnerable. Let's go more movement speed. Let's reroll. Air attacks have a 25% chance to apply a debuff. What do I currently have? 5% crit chance? No, my crits are applying the debuffs. That's like my #1 thing. Combo attacks have a 25% chance to apply vulnerable and hit. When you reflect an attack, all enemies within 5-meter radius will get hit by the reflect. Okay, let's just pick up the other more decay chance. Buy healing coil. That's fine, because I'm at exactly 100, so this should still be at 20% more damage. Okay, let's go in.
I pity you, trapped in your skull-sized prison.
Let me smear your mind across my world.
It's a gank. Oh, it's a wide swing. Oh, that's a quick release there. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this. Wait, I feel like I need to be paying attention to that. I do. Wait, so can you make that guy hit that guy and stun him? Is that what just happened? That's really cool if you can do that. Oh shit. Get dizzy. That was a really lucky dodge. Whoa, dude.
Strange. No matter. Now they are scattered into a million pieces.
Looks like we found another arc pattern. This one is so greasy, it's bound to leave a permanent stain on your mind.
I think greed is too good to pass up. So I think I am going to just recycle that. Absorb.
So quiet, so peaceful.
I didn't read it.
But I know from experience that this feeling
Yo.
will not last.
That was a pretty crazy fight.
The pendulum of excess and deficiency, pleasure and pain. We'll start swinging again as soon as you leave.
My endless search for new sensations sometimes leaves me a bit fragmented.
But I have concoctions that bring me right back.
Okay. The monad. I think it's just the boss. I would imagine it's just the boss. Maybe it's a zone as well.
The body, the coven, spun for you is nothing more than a doll, a plaything for them to control. They ask you to save the sun, but save it for whom? Once they are done with you, you will simply unravel. The solar system will be left as just another machine, another piece of clockwork ticking away in the dark. I suspect that the Hylarians are the remnants of your true human body. If you could somehow gather all these pieces and form them into a new body, you would once again be able to feel the rays of the sun warm your face. Then, all of this would have been worth it. Then my goal would be achieved at last.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit of smooth brain. I have no idea what's going on in the story.
Karaja is your sense organs. Sabboath is your digestive system. Giver is your brain.
It's all my
and
body.
its memories. Granting wisdom, Astaphane is, well, she's your reproductive system.
Hell yeah.
Providing you merit is your skeletal muscular system. Granting strength, stability, and the ability to act.
So you gotta gather the
From time
Infinity
you
Stones,
created your first stone tools, I was inevitable.
but they're your body.
I am the crowning jewel of your evolution, and the end of your path.
Bro, that does look like peak human physicality. Alright, Monad. Come work me. Do I do it? Do I kill it? What do I do? Buddy, you're spamming. Oh. Bubble. Oh. He hit me with a super uppercut. Okay. Dick. No way, that hits. I wasn't prepared. Oh, get out. Okay. How many times am I going to get caught by that? Bubble, 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 bubble. He's making me double bubble. No way, he hits a triple. Is that a fish? What is this? No shot. Oh boy. That hits my noggin. No way. Can I hit him during that? He's trolling. A guy like me is terrified right now. No!
Once the great work is complete, there will be no fluctuations, no ebb and flow of existence. Just a steady state of harmonious perfection.
I tried. It would have been cool to do it first attempt. I'd be okay if you're not supposed to do it first attempt. I tried to. New ability for the Lancer, new archetype, new head is available, new head is available, new head is available, new materials available.
Well, you do punch above your weight. We'll give you that. If you ever needed something destroyed or driven to extinction, you could always trust the humans. Keep at it. At this rate, we will be done with this mess in a few thousand cycles. Hopefully by then, the monad will not have spread far beyond the local star cluster.
Most of those stars are mad old hags anyways.
Okay, what I'm excited about, because I played this guy, I also played with this ability. Alrighty, this is a great ability. I've not played with this ability. Kill 3 unique enemies with 1 slash storm. 3 unique enemies, okay. But I'm excited to play this. Let's see. Duelist with primary attacks. Primary attacks have a chance to create an energy orb that can be aimed and fired as a secondary attack. Oh. Okay. It's combo attack. It's cool. Primary air. Secondary air. Dash attack. Okay, and then weapon ability is just get another orb. It's kind of weird because I'm aiming with triangle, so I have to take my finger off the thumbstick. But it's my own fault. And then I want to check this. So I got 90 of these. Get a random equipment item at the start of the run. Choose between 2 equipment items. Choose between 3. Merchant rerolls. There's a 10% chance fragments that fragment drops are converted into a fragment selector. So I'm pretty sure that just means like instead of a fragment drop that you have to take, you get to pick. 10% chance that essence drops are converted to essence selector. Source light generation. Start each level with 50% source light. 50% chance to spawn a coil refill shrine for you and your allies. There's a 50% chance to spawn +1 coil shrine. Okay. Increased coil healing orb chest will spawn somewhere in the world for you and your allies. Movement speed increased. Increased weapon ability cooldown by 10%. Okay. I think starting with something's probably just your best bet. Spend 80 more echoes a lot. Tier 2. Okay, let's go rerolls. I think the selectors are good. Source light, I don't really care about source light too much. %25 more coil heal. That's probably really good to have. Healing orb. I'm gonna like the movement speed for sure. Weapon ability cooldown. Reduce the time it takes to use a coil. Spend 5 more to unlock tier 2. Okay, well that was one run I was able to unlock a lot, but that other stuff is a bit more expensive. Nice. Give me that. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am looking forward to actually playing more of this game. I had a good time with this, so I want to try out the other archetypes and see what there is and see what types of builds I can make and stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I will catch you later. Let me know your thoughts, and yeah, have a good one. Peace.